Welcome to Pilates with Jenn. Today's 51-minute Pilates Reformer class blends mobility and strength, focusing on spinal flexibility, core activation, and full body toning. You'll need your reformer and Pilates box for the second half. This intermediate flow will leave you feeling stronger, longer, and energized. I'm Jenn. I'll guide you step by step with clear cues and modifications to ensure you maximize your workout. Once you're ready, I'll meet you on the reformer.
Hey, welcome to Pilates with Jenn. Thanks for joining me today. This workout is all about mobility and strength. The only prop you're going to need today is your long box for the second half of the class, but we are going to start on one red spring, and you can go ahead, have a seat down on your reformer, and you are going to turn around and face your risers. Now you're going to find yourself sitting up nice and tall. Your shoulders are backing down and you're sitting right over your sitting bones here. You're going to reach your hands on top of the shoulder blocks here, and we're going to begin stretching with our mobility, opening up through our spine with a little flexion. So from here, I want you to take a nice big deep inhale. I want you to tuck the pelvis, scoop the abdominals in, keeping those arms straight, tilting the pelvis back, rounding that spine. Taking an inhale and slowly stacking the spine up nice and tall, coming right back over those sitting bones. Again, tilting the pelvis towards your nose, slowly articulating that back, pressing into that round C curve, and then go ahead, pull your spine up nice and tall, stacking it up one vertebrae at a time. Let's do a few more here, opening up through that spine, finding that length. From here, this time you may sit up, sitting on top of those sitting bones. Maybe just shine your chest a little bit to the clouds and tuck the pelvis. Let's go for one more here. Maybe shine that chest proud if it's available. Next time you stack that spine up, come into that extension here, shining that chest proud. And then from here, elongate your spine, stacking it up right over the hip. We're going to take our left hand, bring it to our right shoulder block. We're going to take our right hand, bring it up and over for a little bit of lateral flexion, coming in over to the left side. Bringing that hand up and down. Now we'll take the right hand, bring it over to the left shoulder block. Left hand comes up and over. You're reaching long up over that waist. And bring it up. Let's continue that motion, switching hands, switching sides for lateral flexion. Really getting into our mobility here, trying to keep the hip still, but not really worrying about it too much. You're coming in, opening yourself up. We'll do one more here on each side. Right arm comes up and over, squeezing the left hip to the left waistline. Really trying to open up on this side. And one more towards the left. Now you're going to keep that hand here. Keep that right hand crossed over to the left for shoulder block. You're going to take that left hand, extend it out to the side. Now I want you to rotate your waist. Take your gaze looking into that spinal rotation. Coming back to the center. Switch the hands. Now coming out, extending that right arm long, rotating back towards spinal rotation, towards the foot bar. Gaze comes with you. And back. Alternating from side to side. Feeling that spine getting loose each and every time you rotate just a little bit further. One more to each side. Next time you're here, you're going to hold yourself here. Maybe grab the foot bar, bring your chest up towards the clouds. Bring it back to center. We'll take one more like that to the left. Maybe grab the foot bar, twist, get a little bit deeper. Bring it back to center. Now from here, we're going to take both arms. We're going to go into a little spinal extension. So I want you to reach one arm to the foot bar, take the other arm if it's available. You can also hold down to the carriage if the foot bar is too far away. I want you to push out of those shoulders, send those shoulders, chest is proud to the clouds. Hands can come to the foot bar as well to get a little bit deeper into that chest opening and that spinal extension. Hold it for 2 and 1. Bring yourself all the way in. And then from here, go ahead. Let's roll those shoulders. We're going to go ahead and make sure that your headrest is down. You're going to stay where your booty is, making sure you're one hand's distance away. Maybe move back just a little bit if you need some room. From here, we're going to go ahead, take our legs, bring them through our shoulder blocks, and I am going to go ahead, reach up on my short loops. So I am sitting up nice and tall. Your abs are drawn in. You're sitting up over your sitting bones. Short loops are in your hands. We're going to start right here with a straight back. We're going to come in to a wide row and bring it down. So palms can be facing each other if you choose, or they can be facing down to the floor, going for a wide row. So just sitting up nice and tall, finding that length through your back, squeezing those shoulder blades. We'll go for 4, 3, 2, last one. Next time those arms are long, hold it there. From here, we're going to come into a flat back hinge. If your legs are crossed, cross the other leg over. From here, we're going to hold this hinge, hold those abdominals in, send those shoulders back. Same movement for a row with a hinged back. Keep those abs pulled in. Squeeze a little bit lower down the back now in that hinged position. Really get those scapula to try to squeeze together as you reach behind you. Going for 4 and 3, for 2. Last one here. Next time those arms are long, hold it there. From here, hinge yourself up, fold yourself over, and give yourself a stretch in half for a moment. Feeling that length through those legs, maybe flexing your feet, maybe holding on to your feet or bending yourself down just a little bit lower. And once you are good, go ahead, slowly come on up. Hang one strap up. I am going to keep my left strap in my left hand for right now. I am going to take my legs and I am going to open them a little bit wider than my shoulder blocks here. And I am going to flex my feet. I'm going to sit myself up nice and tall. My abdominals are drawn in. I am grabbing the longer loop here. And with the longer loop, now that strap is coming diagonal into my right hand. So from here, left hand is coming out to the side. We're going to sit up nice and tall. We're going to go ahead, give ourselves a row with rotation, bring it back. So this is where we're staying right now. Those legs should be strong. You're rotating that waist or that spine around the waist, reaching it long, holding on to that long loop. You'll see why in a second. For 3, 2, on this last one, when that arm comes straight, hold it straight. I want you to rotate and I want you to come out to the other side into that saw motion, pressing that right hand towards that left foot. Bring it up. Now give me a twist, rotate, bring it out and come into that saw. So combining the two, up, rotate, twist. Bring it back, come into that saw. Reach to that side of the pinky and up. Into that saw. Reach that far, let that arm far towards that foot bar. Last one, and come up to center. Go ahead, let's hang that strap up. Now I have the right strap coming in to my left hand, sitting up nice and tall, feet are flexed, reaching long in front of you, abs are pulling in, shoulders are back. Long loop is in my hand. We're just going to start with that rotational twist first and bring it back. So just getting warmed up on this side, even though we did some mobility work when we started. We're going to go for 3 more here, squeezing, rotating around that waist. Now, next time your arm comes long, you're going to reach up and over, bring it to the outside, reach that hand over the foot bar, bring it up, rotate. Rotational twist to saw. Keeping yourself up nice and tall, legs are strong, really reaching towards that foot bar. Last 2. And last 1. Go ahead, come to that once you're done with that saw. Go ahead, slowly come back to center, and let's go ahead, hang that strap up and roll those shoulders. All right, we are going to make a transition. We're going to come down to some footwork here. So I am going to grab my headrest, put it here. So put your headrest however you like it. We are going to be on 2 reds and a blue. So that is 2 heavies and a medium for my carriage. Go ahead and lie yourself down. So we are going to start today with our balls of the feet, toes on. And we're going to find our feet lifted into that half high toe. From here, when you're ready, draw those abdominals in, take a big deep inhale, exhale, extend the carriage out, and resist it. So take notice to how you feel lying down after we just did that real good stretchy work. Your back should feel like it's melting a little bit deeper into that carriage mat than normal. Your abs are pulled in nice and tight, and your shoulders are trying to stay open against the carriage behind you. Arms are reaching long, actively pushing into that carriage mat. We're going to go for 3 more here. Next time you come in, come all the way in. We're going to bring that right leg to tabletop. Ball of the foot of the left foot is still on the bar. You're going to push and press here just with that right foot into table. So think about your hips staying planted onto that carriage mat. You're really thinking about the resistance of that carriage coming in, trying to stop it with the hamstring. Really working on that back line on the ball of the foot. Squeeze the kneecap to the quad. For 4, 3, 2. Next time you come in, I want you to extend that leg long over the foot bar, pull it back. So coming in for that single leg bicycle, still on the ball of that foot. So really just tuning in with your body, thinking about the mobility, that work you're doing today, extending long. Every time you extend that long foot, it wants to feel like it's coming longer out of that hip socket. We're going for 2 more. Next time that leg is long over the foot bar, I want you to go ahead and lift it up towards the clouds and drop it down. Lift and drop. That front of that leg on that left side should start talking to you by now. We're going for 3, for 2. On this last one, hold yourself out, leg stays to the clouds, lower lift the foot on the foot bar. So calf raises, lowering and lifting. We have 4, 3, 2. Last one, hold that toe on up. Can you draw me little circles with that leg on the ceiling? Yes, you can. Small circles. Just rotate the hip for 3, 2, 1. Let's reverse those circles. Small and mighty. Doesn't have to be big. We got 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead, bring that knee in, bring that leg down, and let's do the same thing on the other side. Right foot, ball of the foot is coming on. My left foot's coming to tabletop. From here, single leg, press it in and resist it out. So again, just staying here, thinking about the resistance of that carriage coming in. We have 4 more, and then we're going to start bicycling that leg over. Next time your leg comes in, go ahead, extend it long, pull it back. Think about that leg being pulled in from the abdominals. Strong legs, all about the mobility, building up your own strength here with your own body weight. We have 2 more, then we're going to go for that straight leg to the clouds. Next time the leg is long, bring it up to the clouds and down. We have 4, 3, 2. After this last one, leg is up to the clouds, leg is long on the foot bar, calf raises, lower lift the leg on the foot bar, drop the heel and lift, lower, lift, lower. We have 3, 2. Can you drop that heel a little bit lower? From here, hold that heel up. Now you're drawing those circles on the ceiling, little circles, size of a softball, little circles. Inhale, exhale it around. 4, 3, 2, 1. Reverse, little circles, drawing on the ceiling. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead, bend the knee on the foot bar and bring that foot on down. Excellent. Just take a moment here, drop your knees from side to side. And then we are going to be starting on our heels now. So sliding up to our heels, drawing those abdominals in. And when you're ready, go ahead, extend the carriage out and resist it in. So getting used to this foot position here. We're going to go for 3 more, double leg. On the next one, come all the way in, right leg comes to tabletop. Heel is still on the bar. From here, press it out. Now I want you to take that leg. I want you to extend it long. Bring it over the foot bar, pull it back. This time, extend it under the foot bar. So you're going up and over the foot bar, pressing out on the heel. Driving it under and driving it over. We're going for 4, 3, 2. Last one comes under. Pull it in and bring that leg to the foot bar. We'll take the right leg to table. Heel is on that bar. You're going to push and press here, single leg. Bring the leg over and then bring it under. So knowing where your foot is in its space, trying not to look. We're going for 4, 3, 2. Last one, pull it in, push it under, pull it up to table, and bring them in. Let's take those feet wide here. Last set, I want you to laterally rotate from the hips. Keep those abdominals pulled in. Heels are on. Push and press. Squeeze those inner thighs together and resist them out. I also want you to think about up through the pelvic floor, pulling the abdominals in and up under that rib cage. Just working a little bit into that external rotation here. For 4, 3, 2. Last one, go ahead, extend it out, bring it all the way in. Feet are coming back to the center of the foot bar. Headrest is down, arms are reaching long by your sides. From here, when you're ready, coming into our articulation bridge. So go ahead, tuck that tailbone towards your nose, articulate yourself up one vertebrae at a time, trying to get those hips up high, keeping those abs and ribs connected, knees point to the corners of the room in front of you where the ceiling and the wall meet. Take an inhale at the top and exhale, roll it down. Just waking everything up. Even though we woke it up before, just getting a little bit of our articulation bridge in. We'll go for one more here. When you come up to the top, you're going to meet me there. From here, we're going to lift that left leg to tabletop. Once you have that left leg in tabletop, you're going to go ahead, you're going to tap it down, you're going to lift it up. So tapping that leg down, lifting it up, making sure that those hips stay level. You're still staying long into that bridge, lowering and lifting the legs. For 3, 2, last one, hold it at table, leg comes long. You're going to lower and lift straight leg. Watch the hips. Keep them even. Stabilizing hamstring is definitely working here. Turning on, squeezing that glute. We got 3, 2, last one, hold that leg up to the clouds. We're going into hip hinge. So I want you to drop it down, lift it up, and down, up. Yes, think about squeezing that glute, lowering and lifting for 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it up, place that foot down, lift those hips. Now from here, we're going to go into extension bridges. So extend yourself out, pull yourself in, squeeze and lift. Extend out, pull and lift. Extend out, pull and lift. We got 2 more. Pull and lift. 1 more here. Pull it in. Bring that carriage in. Right leg comes to table. Here we go. Left leg's going to stabilize and work. Toe taps here. Lower and lift. Watch the hips. Keep the abs and ribs connected. Use that breath. We have 3 for 2. 1. Next time the leg comes up, hold it there. Lower lift, straight leg kicks. Keep the abs and ribs connected. Hips should stay stable. We have 3 for 2. Last one, hold it up. We got those hip hinges, hinge it down. Squeeze and lift. If this is too hard on one side, put the other foot down, double leg bridge. Squeeze and lift. We have 3 more. For 3, 2, feel that back body. Last one, bring that foot on down, lift the hips, hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Articulate yourself down, 1 vertebrae at a time, bringing that tailbone down. From here, go ahead, bring your knees into your chest, and let's take a moment and rock it out. Roll your hips, legs in circles, whatever feels good for you here. And then we are going to find our feet back onto the foot bar. From here, our arms are going to come up about 2 inches away from the carriage mat. So they're just at a hover. Our fingertips are reaching long towards the foot bar. You're going to tuck your chin into your chest, roll yourself up into that 100 preps position or that chest lift position. Try to reach those hands long towards that foot bar and slowly bring it down. So again, curl yourself up, tuck the chin towards the chest, roll, draw those abs in, reach towards the foot bar, and down. Let's do 2 more, just like that. Tuck the chin towards the chest, roll, reach, draw those abs in, and down. Next one, curl yourself up, reach, 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 reach. Now take your hands behind your head, feet are still on that foot bar. I want you to rotate to the left and to the right. Keep the hips quiet. Rotate to the left and to the right. Just squeezing it out, keeping that chin towards your chest, rotating from side to side, supporting the head. We got 3, 2, last one. Go ahead, bring your head down, bring your knees back into your chest. And let's go ahead, bring our hands behind our legs, slowly come on up, and we are going to switch some springs. So I am taking off 1 red spring. That's 1 heavy spring coming back down, laying on my carriage on a red and a blue spring. Grab my loops behind me. Hands are going into the short loops once I get my strap straight. Legs are coming into tabletop. And from here, once you're ready, head's going to stay down for this first set. Draw those abdominals in, abs pulled, arms to the clouds. Draw those abs in. Once you're ready, we're going to go in for straight arm press and resist it up. So thinking about your collarbone staying wide, arms reaching towards that foot bar. Hips are glued down into that cement underneath you on that carriage pad. We're going to go for 4, 3. On the next one, when your arms are down by your sides, hold it there. From here, I want you to tuck your chin towards your chest. Slowly curl yourself up. Now we're going to bend the elbows for the tricep press. We're going to keep our chests lifted here. Keep those abs pulled in. Hips are still glued to that mat underneath you. Elbows are staying close to your side body. We're going for 4, 3, 2, Next time the arms are long, hold them there. Drop your head back down to the mat. We're going in for that T-arm, so press the arms open, squeeze it tight. Now, every time you open the arms, extend the legs. Sorry, pull it back in. Remember, you don't have to layer. If you don't want to, you stay in tabletop. We're going for 4, 3, 2. Next time the legs are open, curl the chest up, reach the legs long, pull everything together. Head can stay up or head can stay down. For 4, 3, 2. Last one, hold the knees in, keep the chest up, turn to Pilates V, arms stay wide, long, open the legs. We're going to beat the heels. We're going to beat. Click the heels and open. Reach the legs long out of those hips. Curl up a little bit higher. We got 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the arms up. Legs come to table and carefully bring your feet to the foot bar. We are going to hang these straps up. Now, my feet are coming off the foot bar, coming into tabletop position. My feet are going to find themselves in Pilates V. My arms are coming up to the clouds. From here, I'm going to draw my abs in, tuck my chin towards my chest. I'm going to curl myself up. My arms are going to reach long towards the foot bar. We're going to start swimming our hands, reaching long, coming into hundreds. So inhale 2, 3, 4, exhale 2, 3, 4, inhale 2, 3, 4, exhale 3, 4. You can extend your legs long. Exhale, pull them in. Keep extending them long and pulling them in. Inhale, extend long. Exhale, extend long. Inhale. Now you can also float them up and down. We got 3 more sets. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more set. Here we go. Lower it down. Bend your knees in. Arms come up and bring it down. Go ahead. Drop your knees from side to side. Very hard to talk through hundreds. Haven't exactly mastered that, but that's all right. All right, we are going to be coming off our reformers. This is where we're going to be grabbing, making a few changes. We're going to be putting our foot bar all the way down. So foot bar is coming down out of the way. And we are changing our spring to 1 medium spring. That's 1 blue spring only. Here we are going to take our box. Now my box is going to be lined up with the edge of the end of my carriage. So I'm just going to come around this way so you have a better view. Now we are going to come kneeling. So if you need a pad onto your platform, please go ahead and grab it. We are going to come kneeling on this carriage, and knees are going to be at the edge of the carriage and kind of depending whether you have a platform extender or you're on the regular platform, as close together as you seem fit. Now, your hands are coming down flat, your abs are being pulled in. You're going to take your toes, you're tucking them behind you and turning them under onto the mat. So you are pressing down through those feet because we are coming into bear planks. So shoulders down, abs in. You're going to lift the knees and drop them. So just coming into that bear plank for a moment, lowering and lifting, holding that bear plank up, and dropping them down. We got 4 more, holding them up and down. Think about those shoulders staying over those wrists, holding those knees up. Next one, we're going to hold this one up, but this time we're going to take the foot on the carriage, extend it out, and pull it in. So you're extending the leg out for a side kick and bringing it back. I'm going to move that sheet. So there you go. Extend it out and pull it in. Yes, just reaching it out long, pulling it in. We got 4, 3, 2. Last one. Next time you come in, hold it. Extend it out this time. Pike the hips up. That means straighten the leg on the platform. Close the carriage in. Bend the knees. Kick the leg out. Straighten the leg on the platform. Come in for that pike. Close the carriage. Knee hover. 8 leg extension, single leg. Pike. Pull it in. We have 2 more. Let's do 1 more. Down. Extend. Pike. Pull it in. So now we have to reverse this. Feet are wide. Extend, pike out, bend, pull it in. Hips up, pike out, bend the knees, pull them in. 2 more. Pike up. Extend it out, bend the knees, pull them in. 1 more. Pike it up, extend out, bend the knees, and pull it in. Go ahead, drop those knees. Let's go ahead, shake those wrists out for a moment. All right, I'm gonna move this mat back down, because now we are gonna come off our carriage and we are gonna grab our short box and put it on the short box way. We are staying on that blue spring. I'm gonna take my short box, put it over my shoulder blocks, make sure the headrest is down. I'm now gonna come up onto my carriage. I am gonna be kneeling on this box. So I'm sitting towards the back of the box. My foot is towards the front of the carriage. Now, you can stay here, or you can sit on your bottom and do everything on your bottom. We are going to grab the strap next to us. So, long loop or short loop. I'm going to start with the short loop, but this is my left arm. It's also a blue medium spring. If you need a light spring, change it. From here, especially if you're going to stay sitting on your bottom. When you're ready, abs in. You're going to reach the arm up and pull it down. So if you need to go to the longer loop, go to the longer loop. Reaching it up overhead and pulling it down. Now, we're going to make this full body work. You can stay here, or next time you press up, you can hinge yourself up and come down. So hinge it up and down. Yes, get into that hip hinge, squeeze it down. Remember, you don't have to be up on your knee. For 3, 2, last one. Let's bring it down. And now for this one, I am going to take the longer loop, both hands coming together. So you can stay down, coming into that wood chop across your body, or you come with that hip hinge up, control it down. I'm actually going to go to my loop this way and hold the strap sideways. Yes, reach it long. Hinge at those hips. Full body mobility and strength. We got 4. For 3, 2, last one. Oof. And go ahead, bring that strap down and sit yourself on the box facing your foot bar. All right, so wrap, long loop or short loop facing your foot bar. I am going to start with my short strap. Let's see if I stay there. Sitting up nice and tall. We're going to come in to serve a tray, so extend your arms out. One is strapped, one is not. Sitting up nice and tall. Bringing that heart rate down before we bring it up again. Yes, reaching the arms long. We have 4. For 3, 2, 1 more. Arms stay long. Open out. Serve your tray. Bring it back in. Pull the arms in for offering. I'm going to go to my longer loop here. So extend it out. Open the arms wide, pull in, and bring the elbows in. Remember, weight is suggestive. So you have many ways to lighten it. Just lighten your load if you need to. Use the longer loop. If you need it heavier, you know how to do that too. Last one, full motion. Get out, pull it in, and bring it towards your center. Go ahead, hang that left strap up, and reach behind you now and grab that other strap. So we're going to do the same thing, working our way backwards around the box to the other side. Sitting up nice and tall, we're going to start with that offering. So from here, go ahead, extend the arms long, resist them in. Be mindful that you're not popping from the chest. You're squeezing the shoulder blades together as the elbows come back in. We'll go for 3 more, for 2. Then we're going to add that server tray, open it out, pull it in, and bring it back. Again, I'm going to go to the long loop here. I usually like to do single arm work on a yellow or a yellow high, but I don't have a high on my reformer, so I am trying to build up to a blue single arm. We'll go for 3 more combos. 2 more, sorry. And last one. Extend those arms out, pull them back in together, and bring your elbows down. All right, we are going to turn the other way on the box. So now I am coming towards, my foot is towards the edge of the carriage from the side that you have the strap. My hand is coming into the short loop here. I'm sitting up nice and tall. Remember, you can do this sitting on your bottom. From here, abs are pulled in, and you're going to go ahead, overhead, and bring it down. So reaching the arm up and down. We're going to do 2 more, and if you want to add that full body hip hinge, you're going to join me in the next one. Elbow comes down. You're going to reach, hinge, and bring it down. Take a minute to organize yourself if you need to. Reach it up. Using your full body work here. We got 3 for 2 and 1. Go ahead, bring it back down, sit into that hinge. I'm going to take my straps and I'm going to hold them with both hands, bringing it in front of my body. We're going to start that wood chop first. Do the first 2 sitting down. See how you feel as you bring the arms up and rotate. Next time you can hinge it up and hinge it down. So making sure that hinge is coming from that seat, that crease of your hips, reaching across the body. We got 4, 3, 2, oops. Last one. Go ahead, sit it down, and let's take that strap off. Whew. All right. We're going to come off the carriage carefully. We're going to take that box now, and it's coming towards this edge of my carriage. Remember, you want to be in line where like the reformer ends. All right, I'm going to move this mat back so it doesn't get in my way here. And here we go. All right, you're going to bring your knees up towards the center, up towards the edge. And then you can see my toes are curled under. My wrists are flat down on the box, and my shoulders are over my wrists. My abdominals are pulled in. From here, we're just going to start with that bear plank. So tuck the toes, lift the knees, drop it down. Lift and down. Lifting them up and down. We got 3 more. Up, down. Strong bodies. For 2. On this one, we're going to hold. This is where we extend it out. Pull it in. Extend it out. Side leg. Work that side glute. Resist the carriage in. We got 3. For 2. Last one, you're going to come in. Hike it up. Extend it out. Pull it in. Drop the knees. Up. Out. In. Drop. Out. In. Drop. 3. 2. Last one, hold it. Now we're going to reverse it. So knees, out, hike, up, knees, out, extend, up. 3 more. 2 more. I'm losing my platform. 1 more. And pull it in. Go ahead, drop those knees for a moment. And I am going to turn on my carriage, bring my hands down to the platform, and just take a child's pose for a moment. Just go ahead. You can put your carriages really light so you can drop that chest below your arms. Get a little into that puppy pose. Even lift your hips if you feel okay to get deeper into it. All right. Let's go ahead, step off that carriage. We're going to leave that blue spring right where it is. And then from here, we're going to go ahead, bring our box and lift. Actually, leave your foot bar down and bring your box to the carriage. All right, we're going to lay on this box facing our risers. We're going to come into some pulling straps. So I want you to go ahead, grab your straps. You're going to reach those arms long by your sides. Now, this is a light carriage. This is more about the mobility. So relax those arms. You want to make sure your chest is off that box. Your arms are reaching long. Neck is in neutral here. Abs pulled in, legs are long. Go ahead, reach the arms behind you and resist it back. So like I said, we're going to catch our breath a little. We're also going to cool down now. Lighter load, working more into mobility. Arms are coming. We're going to go for 2 more. Now, this time when you pull back, if extension is for you, I want you to give me that extension. Pull, reach, 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 and bring it down. Because the straps are so light, can you get a little bit deeper than you normally would? Go for 3 more. For 2. Last one. When your arms come long, hold them there. We're going to stay in that neutral spine. We're coming into pulling straps 2. So from here, your arms are long. You're going to open your arms out to the T, push them towards your hips, resist them forward. So neutral spine to begin. If you need more room, pull up. Working a little bit more into that thoracic part of your back. Last 2. Legs are still long. Now we're going to add that back extension. So when your arms pull back towards your hips, lift, reach the arms long. Again, lift. And 2. Reach it up. And down. We have 4. for 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead, reach those arms long. And then from here, you can carefully hang those straps up. I'm carefully just going to come up, sit and straddle my box. And then from here, I'm going to place my feet down. I'm going to roll myself over, round my spine for a moment. And then you can come up to your hands and knees on the box. Give yourself some cat-cow. One more, extending through that spine. Tuck that pelvis in. And then you can carefully come sitting back to that box. We're going to roll those shoulders. Let's go ahead for a lateral flexion stretch. Just reach it up and over. Bring it up. You should feel a lot looser than you did when we started. Probably a little more sweatier. But strength and mobility is a great thing together. One more each side. Next time those arms come up, go ahead. Let's roll those arms forward and backwards, big circles. And backwards, reverse those circles. One more. Excellent. I hope you enjoyed this workout, and thank you so much for joining me. Like always, please like, comment, subscribe, and until next time, I'll meet you on the Reformer. Bye.